good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity John Thema Oscar Award Music. The 94th Oscar Award show was in Los Angeles. And my God, it was fireworks. Everybody was there. Will Smith was there. Jada Pinkett was there. Chris Rock was there. Stop the show. I don't know why they didn't invite a real jigger like me, because I would have been up in there selling pork rinds. But anyways, fast forward, Dima. There was a part in the show that Chris Rock was doing his lame ass comedy. Now, I do not think Chris Rock is funny. I mean, he's terrible to me, but if you like it, I love it. And, he made fun of Jada Pinkett after giving Will Smith a lot of praise for his role in King Richard. But then he talked about how Jada Pinkett looked like Michael Jordan. Oops! Sorry. I meant G.I. Jane because of her bald head. Now, can I get a dun 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 sound effect, Dima? That was a bad mistake, because can I get like some walking sound effects, Dima? Because then Will Smith got up and walked up there and pimp music, Dima. Oh, fuck! He slapped the shit out of him, right? And it was crazy. It was a slap felt around the world. Slapping sound effects, Dima. And it was crazy. It was crazy. And people were calling me and I was asleep. Stop the show. Please do not call me. I'm in Africa, and I try to be up here with the goats and chickens and shit. So anyway, so people were calling me, and my mama called me, and she was like, "Sad music, boy, did you hear Will Smith slapped the hell out of Chris Rock?" So I had to do some investigating, right? Let's kind of rewind, Dima. Now, Will Smith has been the butt of a lot of people's jokes. There was the August Alsina and the booty clapping sounds. And then, he, his wife was getting, smack doggy by him. And then, Will Smith, planned this great party for Jada Pinkett on her 40th birthday party. And then that was terrible. Will Smith has been looking like the proverbial bitch. And shout out to Brother George Macon. I talked to him early this morning. And he said that slap was not for Chris Rock. That slap was for everybody who has been fucking with him this whole entire time. God damn. And that's really what this is about, gentlemen. Because Will Smith has been getting bullied, and despite him being worth $300 million, he's still a man. And he's tired of getting, Be Legit and The Click had a song called Tired of Being Stepped On. For all you brothers from the Bay Area, right? He's tired of being stepped on. And people are going to say that this is Jada Pinkett's fault and stuff like that. Well, let me just say this. Jada Pinkett having alopecia is not her fault. The fault that it is that Will Smith allowed himself to be misused for so long, and people think that he's a punk, right? So him saying, let me, slap you for talking about my wife is really like, who do you think you're dealing with me? I'm not no biatch. And there are a lot of guys like that. There are guys who find their wives in bed with other guys. They don't do anything to their wives, but they'll beat the hell out of a guy. They'll take it out on somebody else. And that's what you're seeing. What you're seeing, what happened with Will Smith last night, is no different than what you see for Pookies and Ray Rays on the street corner. Dima, gangster music, hip hop music, Dima. Listen, what do I mean? A guy who's out there shooting up the block, he's a guy that maybe got talked down to, maybe got abused in his younger life. Okay? Now it's his time to answer back. Okay? And if he feels disrespected by anybody, he's gonna lash out at them, even though he's really not mad at that person. He's mad at what's been happening along his life. That's Will Smith. He's tired of people doing it to him. Now, there could be situations that Chris Rock and Will Smith had in the past. I'm not sure. I'm not an insider. but he slapped the hell out of his ass and walked right back like a gangster. Because why? He's been dealing with these problems with Jada for a while and people making fun of him. But then here's the situation. When people look at you as being weak, that's what they're gonna do. Okay? Chris Rock looked at Jada, like Will Smith, like a bitch. What are you gonna do? And he got slapped. But that's the situation. See, guys got to start to put themselves in bad situations because this anger pops out. Like I know guys who've been in sexless marriages and sexless relationships, and you catch them on the right day, they'll fuck you up. But that problem is still there. That problem is still there. Why not fix the issue of people disrespecting you and call it out right away? Because see, this is how guys become shooters and all kind of other stuff in communities or serial, whatever you call it, killers. Why? Because people are always messing with them. And I want to tell guys like that, establish their boundaries up front. Don't wait until you're 51 and 52 and then going up on the Oscar award show, starting pimp slapping people because you're upset because you've let it build up for so long. Every man has their breaking point, guys. You never underestimate people. You never know what people have been through. You try to respect people as much as you can. And this is what I want to tell black men. Establish your boundaries. Because people will literally walk all over you. Okay? If you let them, they're going to do it. Then when you lash out, you're lashing out at the wrong person. Now, I'm not saying that he needs to lash out at Jada Pinkett, but what he does need to do is look at himself and how he's gotten into this situation. Sure, you're worth $300 million. Sure, you have everything that money can buy, but you're not being respected. And a man needs his respect. Man needs to feel respected. Okay? And it's another thing too, just because Jada Pinkett can disrespect him don't mean that you can. But people will look at that as weakness. Okay? Everything isn't funny. And talking about alopecia in Jada Pinkett is really like talking about him, disrespecting him. Okay? But as we know, and guys, I'm going to go back to this, until you set your boundaries, people are always going to have this problem with you, man. Always. You're going to be a target. People smell weakness, but you first get it straight. Me not know, like Manny Fresh said in the song, me not know punk biatch. Okay? Me not know punk biatch. So when you know that, there you go. Set your boundaries. Let people know you're not to be joked with. Let your wife know you're not to be punked with. Okay? And if people don't respect your boundaries, just get rid of them. Some people don't need to be in your life, guys. Don't keep them there because you love them. There's plenty of people I love. They're not in my life anymore. They're where they need to be, which is gone. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. As you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.